France, Germany, Italy, the Russian Federation, United Kingdom and United States. In November 2005, actually before I was appointed, the US Undersecretary of State Nicholas Burns expressed the hope on behalf of the contact group that the guiding principles would provide a political framework for parties as they enter the status talks. This document that the contact group had worked was called the Guiding Principles for Settlement of Kosovo Status and included 10 principles. It's a public document and available to anybody who is interested. Today I wish to share with you especially the 6th principle, which says, and I quote, "The settlement of Kosovo status should strengthen regional security and stability. Thus it will ensure that Kosovo does not return to pre-March 99 situation. Any solution that is unilateral or results from the use of force would be unacceptable. There will be no changes in the current territory of Kosovo. In other words, no partition of Kosovo and no union of Kosovo with any country or part of any country. The territorial integrity and internal stability of regional neighbors will be fully respected." End quote. I made my first trip to the region at the end of November 2005 and told the leadership in Belgrade that I interpreted the just mentioned guiding principles so that the Kosovo will not return to pre-99 situation, meaning that Kosovo will not return back to Serbia. My hosts, particularly the Prime Minister, did not share this interpretation. Furthermore, during these initial visits to Belgrade and Pristina, it became apparent that the positions and perceptions on the status were entrenched and so widely contradictory that any immediate attempt to narrow these differences would lead nowhere. On 31st of January 2006, the contact group had a meeting here in London, which I attended. In this meeting, it was suggested that the contact group members would individually deliver following private messages to the Kosovo status process parties. And I go through these 8 points. First, the unconstitutional abolition of Kosovo's autonomy in 1989 and the ensuing tragic events resulting in the international administration of Kosovo have led to a situation in which a return of Kosovo to Belgrade's rule is not a viable option. 2. While today's democratic leadership in Serbia cannot be held accountable for the policies of Milosevic's regime, leaders in Belgrade and Pristina must come to terms with its legacy and have important responsibilities. 3. The leaders of Serbia and Kosovo have a responsibility to participate constructively in the status negotiations and prepare their publics for the inevitable and necessary compromises. The status process must result in a secure, multi-ethnic Kosovo that meets the high standards of human rights, democracy and the rule of law. It should result in a better living conditions for all citizens and communities in Kosovo.